What's going on, peoples? Another Friday. Let's get them. I just ran up the steps, so you gotta work with me if I'm breathing hard. Yeah, I just ran up the steps, man. Work with me. Yeah, let me get these people in. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna give y'all your shout outs, but let me get these groups, involved. Like I said, y'all just ran up the steps, so you gotta work with me. I'm a one-man gang, man. I got zero help, man. Now, after the joint, I got some help, but right now I got zero help. Benny Bellotto in the building, a.k.a. Sinbad. You already know what it is. Steve Levine, I see you, baby. I haven't seen you in a while, Steve, since the Philadelphia Eagles got blown out. Suge Knight, I want you to listen to this, big man. I was thinking about this the other day. I appreciate you. I was in the club with you where all these LA motherfuckers was hating on me, and you still kept your composure, and you still kept it real with me, man. And I give you major salute for that, Suge, because if you was a weak dude, you would have flooded with the hate, and you didn't. And I love you for that, Suge. I just wanted you to know that. I see you, Mrs. Cowboy. Go Cowboys, and they winning this week. They gonna beat my man Steve Levine's team. That's a fact. Word up, Suge. I never forget that. All them motherfuckers was hating on me, and you stood your ground, dog. And I got nothing but love for you for that, dog. All right, let me get more people in, then we gonna start the show, man. Let me get some shout outs. Like I said, Miss Cowboy in the building, Steve Levine, Suge Knight. Okay, let me know. Let me know in advance, and you already know what it is. You hit the town, let me know. Okay, guys, let's just keep it funky. No drinking and driving. I got my two dudes on deck ready to rip shit up. And you know how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking tear shit up today. I can't wait, man. All right, let's start the show, man. Al York Sports, the raw truth. Yeah, man. Trying to get this energy up. Just ran up these steps, forgot my water. Yeah, I can't forget my water. I need my water, baby. You already know what it is. Yeah. Let me get this energy up, baby. Yeah. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's start the show, baby. Appreciate everybody checking in. Nothing but love for you people, man. And like I said, I got to get this energy up. Let's start with the message of the day real quick, then we're going to go to everything else, man. Message of the day. This is for the young guys. You don't have to hang out with people that you uncomfortable with. When I was younger, my problem was I was on some proven shit. So when niggas would treat me fucked up, I would go home and be like, you know what? I'm going to fight this dude tomorrow, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. All I did was cater to what they wanted me to do. But I was young and naive and stupid. And thank God I didn't get an asshole full of time for that. Because I was mainly chilling with dudes that really didn't give a fuck about me, especially when my cousin had to do 20 years. That left me out there with a bunch of fucking anybody's. Because I was rolling hard with him till he got canned up. And then I'm here chilling with cats that I'm constantly proving myself. So I'm telling you young dudes, you don't have to do that. You be around people that mistreat you, don't fuck with you, disrespect you. Go another lane. There's people for you. There's people for everybody on this earth. You just got to find them, just like finding that magic girl. That's your message of the day, man. Let's keep it pushing. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. You already know what the fuck it is. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to my man Sam, the man, Amp Studios. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. I'm about to hit you with him. Cycle Breakers with my man John Figueroa. You need beats, go to my man Mac 1. Mac 1 got all the beats. And welcome to open sessions and giveaways. And like I always tell you guys, the more, the merrier. And like I said, people that want you to win, help you win. It's a perfect example. My man Price Tag presents a New Year's Eve party featuring Young MC, Tone Low, Kid and Play, and Blackstreet at Fremont Experience in Las Vegas. Come and join the fun, guys, on New Year's Eve. Come about 8, 9 o'clock. The party's going to rock all night. You got all these celebrities ready to rock. It's in Fremont Experience. And like I said, people that want you to win help you win. Let's start the show. Then I'm going to call my peoples in. Shout out to Miss Autumn. God bless you. I'm glad you're still alive, girl. All right, let me go to the topic at hand. I got this dude, right? Hold on, let me take some of this sweat off my head real quick. Let me put this new little fan I just got. Hopefully it kicks some air. I got this dude, right? Every time LeBron James does something incredible, he immediately wants to make him the GOAT again. What up, X-Man? What up, Doug? I see y'all. Let me tell you something, and I want y'all to hear me clearly. I love LeBron James. I love everything that man stands for. He's like the Iron Man of basketball. And what I mean by the Iron Man, usually they call an Iron Man that plays consecutive games. He's the Iron Man of longevity. And not only longevity, he tears it up. He's been tearing it up all the way since a kid to 38. That's incredible. Taking nothing away from LBJ. That's fucking incredible. Shout out to Sandra. But I hate when motherfuckers, like when he broke Kareem's record, and now in this tournament he's bugging out right now. Right now, LeBron James in this season is averaging 25 points, 7.5 assists, 6.6 rebounds at 38 years old. That's incredible. But where you think you get, because he continues to do remarkable things, that he's the fucking GOAT. He's not the GOAT. I told you I made 6 videos. You go to YouTube, you get all my Michael Jordan videos on why he's the GOAT. Nobody did it better than Michael Jordan when it fucking counted. Nobody. He knocked everybody that was in front of him in the chip in less than 7 games, 6 different occasions with 2 3-peats. And was the man. I had some dumb motherfucker tell me, hey, yo, Al, if it's about championships, then what's up with Bill Russell? Bill Russell ain't dominate like Michael Jordan, you dumb motherfucker. So where do you get putting Bill Russell? Because he got 11 championships. LeBron's 4-6, which means he's under 50% and closing motherfuckers out. He won 4 times and lost 6 times in championship play. He let motherfuckers hog each other in front of him, winning the championship on 6 different occasions. Not one time Michael Jordan had to experience motherfuckers winning the chip in front of him. Playoffs, yeah. The Pistons got him a couple times, and you know what he did after that. He crushed them every time out. And I'm not a Michael Jordan fan. Let me make it clear. I like LeBron James as a person better than Michael from what I read up. Michael's a dickhead. Rappers be saying it. Man, motherfuckers be saying it. LeBron shows love to the rappers, everybody. So he's my kind of guy. But the facts are the facts. Or because he's my guy doesn't mean that I'm going to say he's the GOAT when he's not the fucking GOAT. Let me keep it moving, man. Linebacker Shaq Leonard joins the Eagles over the Cowboys. The coach let him go. 7-year pro. Guy made the All-Pro plenty times. Injury caught up to Shaq Leonard. That's why I guess the coach went without him. Because the Colts are making a late push now. Why wouldn't they keep a guy that they know could be very productive? And it's because his injuries, they know him already. And they know that he's injury prone. So he had a chance to go to the Cowboys or the Eagles. He picked the Eagles. Good luck, Shaq. Because you got to go to Dallas Town this week, and they whipping your ass. Other news. Quarterback Kenny Pickett underwent surgery. He's in a healing process now on a high ankle sprain, and he should be back before the end of the season, and I hope he is, because, wow, that Trubinsky motherfucker's looking horrible. I mean, I gave him a little credit, and the way he looked yesterday, it's like LeBron James looked in the series against the Dallas Mavericks. Clueless. Other news. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. I don't like what he's doing. He's going to set Mookie Betts and keep him at second base throughout the duration of the year. Maurice in the building, I see you. Omar in the building. Mookie Betts is one of the best outfielders in the game. And in right field, he got like a Clemente arm. I mean, excuse me for comparing him to one of the all-time greats, and Roberto Clemente. But Mookie Betts' arm is similar to Roberto Clemente's. When you put him at second base, you're taking away the assets from him. And unless you get an Ohtani, and Ohtani's going to play right field, then maybe I can understand that. But you don't got Ohtani right now. So if you don't get Ohtani, Mookie needs to play right field and show off that canyon of an arm that he got. Other news. The D-backs pick up pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez, signed him to a 4-year, 80 M's deal. D-backs ain't playing. They went and got Eugenio to bat third from Seattle, and they just got Rodriguez, who used to pitch with the Red Sox and Tigers, and Rodriguez is a really good left-hander. He was 13-9 last year with a 3.30 for the sorry-ass Tigers. So right now, they got, I'll tell you their pitcher staff, I mean, they deep, man. I mean, these guys, where I put their pitcher staff? Give me a minute, guys. Well, they got my boy, they got Zach Gallen, they got Fats, they got Henry, they got Murrow. Them guys is deep, and then you add Eduardo in that rotation with Eugenio. You just came for the chip. Right now, the Arizona Diamondbacks are staying relevant, and I respect that because I thought they were going to make it there. And then you know how those low-budget teams be. They start selling players off, and then they be bums again. No. They trying to keep their shit going, and I respect that. Salute to the Diamondbacks that'll keep doing their thing. You know what? Yo, come in, my man, Mark. I got mad topics left, but I'd rather get you in because I took a little long on that LeBron James topic than I was supposed to. So let me get my man Mark in real quick. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see if I can get my man Mark Guillory, if he's in the building. I ain't see him in the building. Yeah. So you know what? Until he comes in, let me shout y'all a couple. Oh, there you go. Every time I do that, motherfuckers do that. Yeah, man. Happy Friday to everybody, man. TGI Friday, my energy's up, man. What up, Fly Guy?
What is up? What's up, Al York Sports Show? We in the
See, now I gotta put these on because I can't hear you. Yo, every week you change it up on me. You know that shit, right?
What's going on, Al?
I see the Warriors. You ain't gotta pick your chest up a little bit. I see the Warriors shit. Yeah, you ain't got a showboat, baby. Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, Mark,
I can hear you.
I'm looking at you, baby. I know you locked and loaded. I can tell, baby. You got that Mike Singletary face. Only if you knew Mike Singletary. Okay, let's start off. Let's go right into Thursday night's football game. Very disappointing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Whatever stock anybody got on them, they just lost to two teams in a row that were 2-10 at home. Bad losses for Tomlin. 7-6 now. The Patriots went in there and tore their asses up early and end up winning 21-18 in Heinz Field. What do you think of the game? I lost. I had the under. It was 30 points. I really thought, I thought it was going to be 12-9 or something. And Zap was just throwing mad touchdowns in the first half. I think he threw for three. He knocked my fucking under out immediately. But talk a little bit about the game on Thursday night in Heinz Field, bro.
Well, it was all about Bailey Zapp from Western Kentucky, the 2022 fourth-round pick of the New England Patriots. Does Bill Belichick still have it? Can he still pick the quarterbacks? Homie threw for 3 touchdowns in his first game with a QBR of 52 and a rating of 115, man. Hey, he only had 2 sacks for 18 yards, and he's completed 68% of his passes, man. Bailey Zapp was on fire.
19 for 28, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Continue, Mark.
Hey, man, and when he hit Juju Smith-Schuster in that 37-yard pass, that was a thing of beauty. Hey, the funniest thing about this game is I think it was the Caleb Williams Bowl, right? Both these whoever lost this game went up in the draft status. Whoever lost the game went down. So by the Patriots actually winning this game, they were number 2. Now they dropped to number 3 or number 4 as far as draft picks. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the season.
Yeah, they tied with Arizona for 3. But the thing is, I think they stuck on Mate because I think they got the word that the Bears are going to go after Caleb. And that's the Panthers pick. I mean, so the Bears got the Panthers pick. So if the Panthers get the the worst record, the Bears get that number 1.
Right. And speaking of the
New
Panthers,
England fucked up whatever chance. I guess you know what? I guess they just know the Panthers got 1 win. I don't think Belichick wants to tank games. So the only way he can maybe get the number 1 if Panthers get 2 more wins, and I don't see that happening.
Well, I'm not sold on the Bears getting the number 1 pick. If they're giving up their first round pick quarterback, who's gonna want that quarterback that's gonna give them the piece to be number 1? They're actually winning games. So but
what I'm saying, the Panthers owed them that pick, Mark.
Correct.
So no matter what, the Bears get the Panthers pick, whatever happens to the Panthers.
Gotcha.
And they got a number 5 pick.
But we might talk about it later. But the Panthers play the Saints, so they can play themselves the rest of the season out of the number 1 pick because they're already eliminated, have nothing to play for. But sometimes in these kind of scenarios, teams actually come together and win some games. So we'll see what happens.
Right. Okay, so Mitchell Trubisky, I think number 2 overall pick by the Bears, had a great first year with Nagy. After they got video on him, he couldn't do anything, and he's been trash ever since. I had a little confidence in him to be a good backup quarterback. But what he did yesterday, dog, he looked totally clueless out there. Like I said, he looked like LeBron James looked in against the Dallas series, clueless.
His stats actually weren't that bad. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It was a bad interception, but
dog, he threw 3 interceptions that were dropped. I don't know if you've seen that.
I turned the game off by that point.
3 drop interceptions and 1 they made.
It was actually one of the most boring Thursday night games I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh!
It was a terrible game to watch. I actually can't even believe there was 39 points scored in the game. That's actually surprising to me because the way it started, I didn't think anybody was going to score. But you're right. Mitch Trubisky is one of those the analytics. You know how the analytics guys they always value Trubisky's coming out of college, and they raise their rating above some of the other athletic quarterbacks that can throw. Trubisky was highly rated by Mel Kiper and all of them, but dude is just like an average quarterback, like you just said. He is what he is. What we see what he is, that's all he's ever going to be. He ain't getting no better.
I was wrong on that. I thought he had a window. It looks like the window's closed. Let me answer my boy Maurice real quick. Maurice, I've been saying it all along that you guys should get Harrison Jr., but I'm hearing a lot of these analysts on TV, and your Bears are not happy with Fields for whatever reason. They don't trust Fields. I think you should give Fields another chance and get Harrison Jr., get the offensive lineman you need. You guys are pretty set on defense with the 2 pickups in the offseason, and I think the Bears can make a run. But if the Bears go Caleb Williams, now you restart the quarterback, you lose the chance of getting the best receiver on the draft. Not that you don't got receivers because you got DJ Moore and Mooney who are decent. But if you throw Harrison Jr. in that clique, you got a threesome right there, bro. And I like Fields, but the thing is, Maurice, can your Bears put stock in Justin Fields? That's the question. I'm with you, though, brother. I'm with you.
But
let's move on.
One last point, though. How many quarterbacks are the Bears going to ruin in 5 years? I mean, they're going to this will be their 3rd first-round pick in 5 years if they get to draft Caleb Williams. If I'm Caleb Williams, I might just stay at USC if the Bears are going to be the number 1 pick and just say, forget it, man. I got 1 more year. Let me bite the bullet, even though he's not playing in the Holiday Bowl, which tells us basically that he's gonna enter the draft.
Yeah, he's entered the NFL. But like I said, if I had anything to do with the Bears, I would rock with Justin Fields and get Harrison Jr. and get that top offensive lineman. And hopefully, I think Justin Fields could turn it around. When they beat Minnesota, I don't know if you've seen the locker room, they gave him a football, and he was like, I thank the team for trusting me. And a few guys were like, we won because of you. I mean, I don't know how they won't cause a hand because they kicked off fucking field goals. But they trying to fill each other out, and I think they could do big things with Fields if they set them up to win. Let's move on. Let's go to the games of the week. I was going to go to top 5 NFL picks, but we'll make that the last topic. Let's try. We got about 10 minutes, so let's skate through this. First game, 7-5 Indianapolis Colts versus the 6-6 Cincinnati Bengals. The Colts were favored. Now the Bengals are favored -1.5. You got Minshew versus Brownie in this contest. Talk to us.
I mean, I like the Indianapolis Colts, man. They're looking actually pretty good with their backup quarterback. He's actually playing. He's actually been playing pretty well. I mean, I don't have too many complaints with him. That defense is pretty stout. And the Bengals, I think we're going to see how bad missing. Well, they played really well. Jamar Chase put on the show last weekend, so I mean, I'm not sure if Jamar Chase is going to have that kind of a game.
T. Higgins is back though. Higgins played big. He played big Monday night.
But Jamar won that game. Like Chase made some huge plays, ran some beautiful routes, and the throws to him were good. I'm just not thinking they're going to do that against the Colts. I got the Colts in this one. I just got to. The Colts are just strong on defense, and they're solid. Even missing their number 1 pick quarterback, they've just been solid all year. And if I have to play, if the Colts make the playoffs on the wild card, I wouldn't want to play them.
Right.
They're a dangerous team.
Well, one thing I can say, they started out bad. I don't know if the quarterback number 1 pick was the right pick. I like Richardson, but this guy's already out for the season. This guy's running like he's a running back. It's almost like he forgot he's a quarterback. You can't just be taking off like that.
Dude? Well, you see him remember the preseason, the first game, first play, he tried to run over the DB.
Saying, dog,
what are you doing,
dog? You're a quarterback. Somebody need to let him know, dog, you're a quarterback. You're not a running back. But anyway, guys got talent, but I don't think that was the right pick. But lucky they got Gardner Minshew. They spinned off 3 games in a row. My boy B. Rabbit on the free plays gave out the coach, and he told me to say this, that Brownie's going to leave a brownie stain on his underwear after that big Monday night game. He said he's going to shit the bed this game. So I made sure I said that. I promised him I would say that for him. So he likes, of course, the coach in this game like you do. I would have to agree. Cincinnati won a huge game. They might look flat this game here. Let's go to game number 2.
Well, and don't forget about Michael Pittman Jr. though. Pittman
yeah.
Jr.
But let's go. We got 5 games. We got to make sure we pick. He's good. He's good, by the way. He's good.
Very good.
6-6 Minnesota Vikings versus the 5-7 Vegas Raiders. The line is Vikings -3 at Allegiant Field. Talk to us.
Well, these upcoming games are crucial for interim head coach Antonio Pierce and the Raiders. It presents an opportunity for him to establish himself as the long-term head coach. So I think this is a very important game for him and the Raiders. I think it was a good thing for him to be coming off a bye week because it's the first week that he was able to install an actual coaching plan instead of having to coach week to week after he took over the game. So they actually had practice on his offense and defensive plans. And we saw what happened in the mix last week when they had the bye week. There was a lot of changes that happened with the cornerbacks. They got rid of Marcus Peters, my homeboy from Oakland. They got rid of him, bad attitude, missing tackles, bad coverage.
No, he wasn't hustling. They showed a clip on him, like just giving up. Guy went right by him. He stopped chasing him. You know you can't do that with Pierce. Pierce he got the mindset of Mike Singletary when he was in San Francisco when Vernon Davis didn't hustle. He like, no, we don't do that. He sent them right to the showers at halftime. Peters is lucky that Pierce didn't do that to him.
Did a Singletary and choked him out. So the key to the game, is going to be that what Pierce was working on over the last 2 weeks which was the defensive secondary. And the reason why that's key and it's important is because guess who's back? He is back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Da 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 da. Justin Jefferson is back, baby.
Okay. Give me your winner so we can move on.
They have to say that. Of course, my winner is the Raiders. Are you out your mind? They're gonna win 24-23. Raiders.
That's gonna be a good game. Both of them playing playoff implications. Vikings lost a tough game against the Bears. all I'm going to say, Raiders better have their A game because the Vikings are going to be ready. I don't like that the Vikings might sit down Dobbs. One bad game, they're going to sit him down when he spinned off about 2-3 in a row. I think that's a kind of a disrespect, but it is what it is.
Hey.
Should be, and if they do sit him down, I hope the Raiders blow them out. How about that?
Josh Jacobs is averaging the second most rushing yards of any running back in the NFL since Antonio Pierce took over with 90.2 yards per game.
Great information, baby. Let's move on.
Baby, boat ride.
6-6. Denver Broncos at 5-7. LA Chargers. The line is -2.5 for the Lightning Bolts. Talk to me.
I mean, you know what? Sierra's husband has been playing ball, man. The dude is just...
He fucked up last week, threw an interception in the end zone for me. He fucked my money up.
Hey, that wasn't his fault. He was under a lot
of pressure. That was his fault, throwing it off his back foot. Well, he don't throw that shit.
It was either that or a sack, and he couldn't afford to get the sack. So
throw it away.
I thought he played a good game.
You could throw it away. That's a song called Throw It Away. Throw it away.
Peyton Manning did the same damn thing in a Super Bowl, so it's okay.
That's so he fucked up.
Hey, they have 5 wins in the last 6 games, and the Rams, like I said, Rams played outstanding last week. I think they're going to come back down to reality. Remember we talked about last week, you never know. The Rams are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So
No. The Texans beat the Denver Broncos.
Right. I'm talking about the Rams played well. The Rams won last week.
No, but we're talking Denver Chargers right now.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know where you get Rams from. Are you trying to confuse? You trying to confuse me or something?
Hey, they both play in the same damn stadium in LA, so they play.
All right, I got you. Okay, I'll give you that.
And
they both play in SoFi Stadium. I'll give you that.
They have the same damn colors. I still got the Broncos, and I need them to beat the Chargers anyway because that's AFC West. So, like I said before, my premise is always I will never root for an AFC West team because my Raiders are in the AFC West. So I need Denver to beat the Chargers.
Yeah, but Denver's 6-6. Chargers are 5-7. They both in the same division.
But we haven't.
Why would you want Denver who has a better record?
Because we play the Broncos. We need to chop down the record. So I want them to win so we can chop them down. It's about we have to play both of them anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you should want Denver to lose because they got the better record.
I as a fan, I would want Denver to lose, but as an analyst, Denver's not going to lose because of Russell Wilson. You ain't have me up here just to talk about the Raiders the whole damn time.
Let's move on. I want to make sure we finish. And I got another topic I want to cover with you with. 6-6 Buffalo Bills. This is a very intriguing game in Arrowhead Stadium versus the 8-4 Kansas City Chiefs. No Pacheco. They running back Pacheco's not playing, which is huge. I mean, they got Edwards from LSU. Not that bad, but he's not Pacheco. Pacheco's been consistent, running the ball hard for them. Very good coming out the backfield. The line is only 1.5, which is very suspect to me. It makes me feel like they really thinking the Bills could win this game. Of course they could, but I would think this would be a game KC would come back from that loss at Green Bay, but they got a real low line. What's your take on this game?
Death, taxes, Josh Allen interceptions. That's going to be the balance of this game. That's what that 1.5 is. I think that KC is going to win this one. I just think they're too strong. They're starting to come together. The Bills, they're up and down, and like I said, they played well last week, but like I said, Josh Allen is good for at least 1, but probably 2 this weekend.
I'm going to say it's going to go over. I'm not going to deal with the side. No Pacheco. Means there might be a lot of more Pat Mahomes airing the ball out. If he airs the ball out, it's going to be points both ways. You said Allen might be good for a pick or 2. That can lead to more points. I'll go with the over in that game. Now let's go to the best game of the week on the sheet. 10-2 Philadelphia Eagles versus my 9-3 Dallas Cowboys. The line is -3.5 for the Cowboys. I hate the line, but I know what it's telling me. Talk to me. Let's make it quick, because I got to get this other subject for you.
Well, after this last weekend, I think Philadelphia is going to go into Dallas and be motivated. So we're going to have a hell of a game. And I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts because of what David Carr's dumbass said about him not being able to read defenses, even though he has one of the best records over the last 3 years out of any quarterback that came out in his class. And any quarterback that actually was even
lost
playing.
3 games in a couple years.
24-3, I think, is the record so far. So, I don't know whether he can read defenses or not, David Carr, but like the dude is winning games. So, unlike what you did with your terrible 64 touchdowns to 75 interception ratio and what 45 QBR in 2006. So, anyway, I got the Philadelphia Eagles over your Dallas Cowboys in a tight game, a tough game. But I think because they took that loss, that big fat L last weekend, against the 49ers, I think they're going to come back pretty strong against Dallas.
Okay, I just got a few words to say. How about them Cowboys? Let's move on, baby. All right, we got last game that we're going to talk about, the 9-3 Detroit Lions versus the 4-8 Chicago Bears. Now, this game is very intriguing because you got a 9-3 versus a 4-8, and they only got the Lions -3, the odd makers. Because let's keep it real, the Bears been balling of late. You know what I mean? Their defense been stepping up. Their offense not stepping up, but they're not really turning the ball over. They getting turnovers on defense. They should have beat the Lions a couple of weeks ago. They had the game won, surrendered a 13-point lead with like 2 minutes. I still think the Lions find a way to win, but this ain't going to be what you think. It ain't going to be no blowout. But talk to me.
Well, it's Detroit versus Chicago, so that's just ugly versus ugly. It's going to be an ugly game. You're right about that. But I think Aiden Hutchinson is going to be putting Justin Fields on his ass. So I got Detroit in this one. They looked good against the Saints last week, and that game surprised me because I thought the Saints were going to come out motivated and strong, but Detroit just came out and shellacked them straight up.
I gave my boy Noah Park. I said I like the Saints. And he hit me in the second quarter. Oh, you like the Saints? They were down 21-zip. But listen, they were only down 3 points late.
Right. And if it
I had them covering, but then Lions hit that field goal. Then they bring in crab legs, and I knew I was done. Once they bring in crab legs, I knew I was done.
No,
even though he threw a ball over the middle that the dude dropped on 3rd and long would have been a first down.
No. The thing that was funny was the fumble on the tackle that was hit his thigh. The ball hit his thigh from Carr.
Hey, Carr's horrible, man. But listen, any last words on this game before we move on, bro?
No, that's it. I got Detroit, man.
Okay, now we're going to go to where I wanted to go with you at. We're going to go top 5 NFL teams. We're going to start 5 to number 1. I'll give you the privilege to give me the first 5. After this, we got to bring my man X in the building. Talk to us.
You want me to go 5 to number 1 or
5,
1 to 5?
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the 5th worst, not worst, the 5th best, but the number 1 is at number 1.
I got Dolphins. Dolphins at number 5. Dallas at number 4. Eagles at number 3. And those are interchangeable to me. And it'll come down to this weekend, right? Baltimore at number 2, and I have to go with the Niners at number 1 because of what they did to the Philadelphia Eagles. Talking shit going into the game. Telling them what they were going to do, like too short, and then doing it, and then talking about what they did to them after the game. That was a shellacking that the 49ers put on the Eagles, so they have to be number 1. Baltimore is a quiet assassin. It's like that old school Scottie Pippen team that's like, you know what? You're not going to pay attention to me. You're out there talking about Niners, Eagles, and Dallas and Miami, but Baltimore's steady, like winning kind of strong, man.
I love the Ravens.
The Ravens look hella good, and Lamar is just Lamar. You know,
I love the Ravens.
And you give them 4 games in the playoffs, Lamar is going he's going to take it to the house. So that's my top 5.
Okay, I know this ain't fair, but I couldn't make a decision on number 5, Mark. I got Miami and Dallas dead split. I mean,
that's fair. That's actually fair.
I can't go either way. It's like once I go Dallas, I'm like, damn, Tag Viola, Hill. Then I say, if I go Miami, then I'm thinking Dak Prescott's best year. They've been, killing shit. So I got them tied, and I got KC. I'm not sleeping on KC. I got KC at number 4 because of Patrick Mahomes. You never sleep on a team with the best quarterback. Then I got the Eagles at number 3 after that shellacking. Then I got Baltimore Ravens at number 2. The only thing I'm worrying about the Ravens come playoff time, Lamar Jackson, people that know the Baltimore Ravens and watch the Baltimore Ravens know that he plays one game that it's like, what the fuck are you doing, son? Like, Lamar, what are you doing? Like, He's got to stay away from that game because football's not like baseball where you get the 3 out of 5s, 4 out of 7s. Football's 1 and out. And that's the only thing that scares me about Lamar because when he's on, ain't no stopping that dude. And with all those receivers, I know they lost Andrews, who's a huge tight end. But they got Aguilar, Bateman, Odell. They got Flowers. Them fucking guys are deep. And I was trying to make a call to them to go pick up Zach Ertz to try to fill in for Andrews. But I'm hearing the Eagles are going to recruit Ertz just like they got Shaq Leonard because they know after the Niners blew them out, they got to make some changes.
Correct.
So they try to make their team better. But I felt Baltimore Ravens and Zach Ertz would have made a perfect fit just to complete this year to fulfill Andrew's spot. And, of course, the Niners haven't lost a game all year when the whole team was on the field, meaning all the stars, Tank Williams, Debo, Yahoo, fucking C-Mac, and Purdy, undefeated.
Well,
you understand?
When the playoff comes, the pressure's going to come. And I love how you finesse that. And you got 6 teams in on when you ask them to get 5. You put 4 and 5 in there. That's called faking the funk right there. You put 4
you know what you could have told me?
So you got 6 teams in.
No, you could have used.
I like how you did that, Al York, on the Al York Sports Show.
No, listen.
I see you. You.
You should have used my shit on me. You should have said, Al, gun to the head. That's what I tell people, gun to the head.
Top 10, man. I could have done top 10.
No. You know what?
Had 3 ties.
Tell me gun to the head. Tell me gun to the head.
Gun to the head. Well, you're going to take Dallas. That's your team.
Nah, I'm going to take Miami because Dak be choking. He be choking.
Wait, it's December 8th. And we're in week 14 and a tie assessment between Dallas Cowboys and Miami
why I'm
Dolphins.
going to take Miami?
You taking the Miami Dolphins?
You know why? Because we don't really beat good teams. We destroyed every weak team. Miami beat good teams this year.
That is
These
true.
guys ain't beat nobody.
That's statistically.
Now, if the Cowboys come and they beat the Eagles, you better believe they're going to be on my top 5 next week. No questions asked. I want to see my team beat a good team. Seattle, they became borderline. They started good. They lost like 4 out of 5 in a row. 4 out of 5. And they're not as good as we thought. But if the Cowboys beat the Eagles this week, bro, you got to put the Cowboys top 5 no matter what. As of right now. All right, any last words? Because I got to get X-Man in the building.
Oh, man, that's it. I had a good time talking good sports, like that old Raider defense, going hard, going in, talking good sports show. Thanks a lot, Al, for having me.
My brother, man, Mark Guillory, keep bringing it. You're going to keep being on the show, baby.
Take care, man.
All right, man.
Peace out,
New Orleans,
y'all.
MG Raider, my guy. Stay holding it down. Stay putting in his work. And X-Man, where you at? Let's go. Hold up. I dropped the paper. Give me a minute. God damn, my fat ass could. I pulled a muscle trying to get this paper. X-Man, where you at? Man, what the fuck X-Man doing? He put in all these fucking. Let me see if I can snatch him up. X-Man, where you at? Let's go. Got people waiting, baby. He over here talking about who Miami beat, then y'all don't hear of him no more. X-Man, where you at? Watch when I said it. I'm going to read a couple of topics I left out until X-Man gets in so you don't stay looking at me like a crash dummy. Watch him pop up after I get these other subjects in. All right, real quick. The Detroit Tigers and manager a.j.hinch have agreed on an extension. Hinch is $791 to $717 as a manager. a.j.hinch is the guy that led the Houston Astros to a chip, whether they cheated or not. Good manager. I think if he stays a couple years with the Tigers, he'll figure it out. Great signing and good that he stood. Yo, X, you can't get in? Let me try. I don't see your name. Hold on. Let me try to pull you in. Hold up, X. Damn, X always want to do some different shit. Let me see if I can pull him in from here. I don't think I can. Yo, Guillory, I might need you back in, Guillory. X, turn your phone off and put it back on, baby. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can pull X in. Okay, up. It's not letting me. You got to do something with your phone. Something ain't right. It denied me. Okay, let me talk about another subject while X is still trying to get in. The Cincinnati Reds and infielder Jameer Candelario have agreed on a one-year deal. He hit 251, 22 home runs, 70 RBIs, a 3-year deal worth 45 M's for Candelario, 15 M's a year. A veteran switch hitter will help the Cincinnati Reds and that young team. All right, I'm just waiting on my board real quick. If not, I might, you know what? I might have to get Mark back in the show, man. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to see if I can get this dude in. Okay, X, I just invited you. Let's see if that works. Damn, I got a big conversation for you too, bro. I'm going to have to do this shit on my own, bro. Not that I can't, but you know what I'm saying? I was all set and ready for you to tear it up, dog. All right, let's be just started. If X happens to pop up, he pops up. I'm going to take over. My New York Yankees finally made it happen. Picked up Juan Soto from the San Diego Padres. Let me tell y'all the trade. The Yankees end up giving up Michael King, a really good reliever. Johnny Brito, who's a starter reliever. Randy Vasquez, another starter reliever. Prospect Drew Thorpe and catcher Cal Hasegawa hit 236, 10 home run, 34 RBIs. Now, the part that I'm waiting for about this trade here is I'm hearing the reason why they made the trade because Soto is willing to sign an extension. I wouldn't give 5, 6 guys up for Juan Soto if he's not willing to take the extension because then he's only a rental, and we don't need a rental and give up all these young studs. The principle of this trade is that we get Soto for at least 4 to 5 years, and from what I'm hearing, they might make it a situation where he signs a lifetime deal with the Yankees, kind of like Harper's doing with the Phillies. All right, let me see if I get X in. No, X, it didn't work. Try it one more time, baby. Yeah, keep trying. Don't worry, I'll bring you in. Keep trying. So, as a Yankee fan, I'm ecstatic. Aaron Judge, you know, we got John Carlos that we're not going to get rid of him. We stuck with him. Nobody's going to play John Carlos 30 M's a year, and we stuck to him for a few more years. You know, we got the Martian, the young guy Dominguez. Yo, we are lit, man. You know, LeMahieu can have a big year. You know, we picked up Verdugo. Verdugo is sick. Played in 2 teams, the Dodgers and the Red Sox, that were competitive year after year. Verdugo is a baseball player. I like Verdugo coming to the Yankees. He will help us in the Yankees. Now, I'm hearing that he was supposed to be trade bait. First, they were saying he was going to be part of the Soto deal, but he wasn't. I'm happy about that because I want Verdugo to fuck with us. Now, what we got to do, people's like, yo, Al, the outfield's 2-pack. Where you going to put in? Well, Stanton's going to have to be a full-time DH. And if you know Stanton like I do, you know he's injury prone. So if he gets injured, then you move one of the other guys. Either you move the Martian to DH, Verdugo to DH. But Juan Soto right now, he's the missing link in that lineup. Another lefty power hitter because Rizzo, as much as I like Anthony Rizzo, he ain't got that stick he used to have. He's a good hitter, but he ain't scaring nobody. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and John Carlos are scaring motherfuckers. So we got a lineup. Now we just got to hope our pitching comes through, and we still got to target pitchers. Because, you know, Rondon needs to turn it around. You know what you're getting from Garrett Cole. You know, we got guys that, you know, they need to step up and step up ASAP. ASAP. Thank God we got rid of Severino. I want nothing to do with Severino no more. But we got to get quality. I'm hearing Jordan Montgomery is still out there. I wouldn't mind bringing him back after experiencing a World Series. He might be ready now to pitch for the Yankees on some real ready shit. So I like where we going with it. Thank God Steinbrenner's finally made a move that meant something. Because damn, bro, I mean, every fucking year we got a top-notch guy, and we don't get him. People that know George Steinbrenner, I don't care how much you hated George. George always got the hottest free agent out there, and that's why I loved him and I miss him. Now, he'll get at you if you don't produce. Like when Arabu didn't produce, he called him a fat toe. Like Joe would get at you. George, I mean. But if you produce, ain't nobody better to play than the George Steinbrenner. Because when we got Paul O'Neal, he produced. Paul O'Neal loved Steinbrenner. But Steinbrenner's not going to give you money and let you rob him and not say nothing. I ain't mad with that. If a guy pay me to do a show and I'm not giving him all my effort and he get at me, I'm supposed to get at. You're supposed to go out there and show out. You getting money, then show out. These motherfuckers, they show out. George got at them. That was the issue. Juan Soto, though, needs to show out. He's got protection all around the lineup. He got Judge, Rizzo, John Carlos. Juan Soto will get pitches, and that right field porch in New York should be a piece of cake for him. Let me go to other news real quick. I wanted to share this with X-Man, but X-Man ain't in the building. Eduardo Rodriguez, like I said, was a big pickup for the D-backs. Huge pickup. I wanted to ask his thoughts on that. I basically gave you my thoughts. It adds to a pitcher rotation that got to the World Series, and they didn't have a third-place hitter. They had that rookie catcher hitting third, and now you get Eugenio Suarez, who's averaged 22 home runs a year, 90 RBIs, 260. He got stick, and he's got protection around the lineup. So Eugenio will give him that stick, batting third. Evan Longoria, I like him. I loved him, but he's just a little over the hill. Father time caught up to him. You stick Eugenio in there. Now the Diamondbacks are a better team than they were last year, and they're going to have to be because the Phillies and Braves are coming. Shohei Ohtani, I was going to ask X where you think is going to be his destination, and I'm going to definitely have to say the Dodgers after I'm hearing Dave Roberts is making Mookie Betts a permanent second baseman, because I'm like, why would you do that? The guy's sick in right field. He got a cannon out there. Nobody runs on the Mook. But then I was like, if he's making them permanent, it's got to be a reason. And the reason is, I think the Dodgers win the sweepstakes to Ohtani. And, I mean, the Dodgers is like a rich man. Like the rich get richer. Every year they get the next best thing. Then they eventually let them go. Like, Seagar end up, moving on. They had Machado there for a minute. He moved on. They had, what's the young kid name? Shit, man. He's in the Phillies now. He actually started bad. That's my boy, Turner. They moved on from Turner. But if they get Ohtani in there with Mookie Betts, Freeman, Muncy, they're going to be the favorites to me again. But the only thing is Ohtani's not going to be able to pitch. I think he's got Tommy John or something similar to Tommy John, where Ohtani is going to be maybe out a year, maybe two as a pitcher, but as a hitter, he's going to be there early. And he's going to get 500-600 M's. I was doing the homework on it. Not only is he a two-way player, he's going to pack that stadium up. Ohtani's going to have all the agents show out. So this guy is not only, you're going to pay him, but he's going to bring it back in revenue. He's going to bring it back with all those people coming because of him and him being the best player in baseball and being an Asian cat. Like kind of some next level that Ichiro did in Seattle. You see what Ichiro did in Seattle? He packed that stadium too. Ohtani's on some next level shit. Leave it like that. And last but not least, I was going to ask him, where would Cody Bellinger end up at? And from my understanding, if the Dodgers don't get Ohtani, Bellinger made it clear he wants to go back to the Dodgers. I thought the Yankees would get Bellinger because I didn't think they were going to mess with Soto as a rental. But I think in that meeting that they had, Soto said he's going to commit. So that's why the Yankees moved forward with that. And I'm pretty sure they had him sign something where he can't opt out of that. because then he played us. I ran 2 for 5 plays, and all 5 players are good young stars. So Bellinger now, I think if he doesn't go to the Dodgers, the Cubs don't want to pay him the money he want. So I can see the Frisco Giants, because they want Ohtani. So if they lose out of Ohtani sweepstakes, they're going to have to get Bellinger because they're not going to get Soto either. So I'm going to say Frisco Giants end up with Cody Bellinger. Let's go to the free picks, then we're going to do the spinoff. Yo, we doing it, man. I'm just mad my man X couldn't get in. I know X is mad too, but it is what it is. X, don't worry about it. I know you was ready. I know you was ready to rock. Let's go to the free picks. Noah Park is taking a week off. There's no college football. There's only one game, Army and Navy, and I didn't want to bother him for that one game. So let me give you the B-Rabbit. B-Rabbit's been on fire, going 2-1 every week, 3-0 one week. I went 1-2 last week. The Jaguar lost that Monday night game. They would have won. I would have went 2-1, but it's all good. Let's keep pushing. He likes the Chargers on Sunday -2.5 versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos got the better defense on paper, though the Chargers been playing a little D of that. You see, they shut down New England the other week. And but they got the better offense over Russell and them. So this is going to be a real tight. It might be a field goal game. He likes the Chargers. Then he likes the Colts at +1.5. He said that Brownie's going to leave a brownie stain on his underwear, and the Colts are going to prevail in this game. So he likes the Chargers and the Colts. And last but not least, he likes the Detroit Lions -3 over the Bears, Maurice and them team. And all these games are going to be tight. I mean, if he goes 2-1, he's going to be sweating because these games are all going to be tight, guaranteed. Al York, this is what I'm going to give y'all this week. I want to buy a 0.5 point for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. I like the Dallas -3 over the Eagles. Worst case scenario, you get a push. I would have loved to give the money line, but the money line's too high, -190. I can't do that to y'all. By a 0.5 point, it might come out 125 to win 100, 1250 to win 1,000. Take the Cowboys -3 over the Philadelphia Eagles. My number 2 game, I like the Rams +7.5 against the Baltimore Ravens. I did a lot of work. Baltimore does not take care of games at home with more than 7-point spreads. They usually lose the game like they did to the Colts earlier this year, or they don't cover. You give them 2 or 3, they blowing you out, just like they blew out the Lions, and they blew somebody else out at the crib that was Seattle. Those were low spreads, but anything over 7, they usually don't cover. I'm going to take my chances with Stafford and them to cover the 7.5. And last but not least, 6-point teaser. I'm going to bring the Buccaneers from 2.5 to 8.5 versus the Falcons, and the Packers to pick them over the G-Man. I desperately just want to pick the G-Man up. But G-Man can't keep winning, man. They want to get a good draft pick. You want to, you already won a couple games. You want to start thinking about this draft pick. So I'm thinking the way the Packers been playing up late, they just beat the Chiefs. They beat the Lions, 2 good teams. They should be able to win this game. They might not cover. That's why I got them in the teaser. But they should be able to beat the New York Football Giants. Let's go to the spinoff. Good luck to everybody. God bless everybody. And let's just do what we do, y'all. Give me a minute. X-Man, I know you tight, baby. I'm tight too, baby. We talked all that, and then we couldn't get nothing done, man. Trust me, man. I'm feeling your pain right now, dog. You got a phone, though, bro. Give me a minute, guys. And before I start this, let me make it clear. B4 leaves everybody with 9 wins. Then you got Sess with 8. You got Steve Levine, Ghost with 8. Miss Autumn, I think, is at 8. Sinbad is at 7. You got Allen at 5. You got Keefe V, I think, at 5 or 6. This is tight. This is going to go out to the end. Brian Ford's 1 win away for finally winning the chip in this 4th round, which he's been close every round. And like I said, let the best man win, and let's get it, y'all. Give me a minute. I see you, Sandra. I see you working, girl. I appreciate you. I see you putting in your comments and all that. All right, round 4, giveaway 1 through 20. Damn, man, me and X was gonna tear that Juan Soto shit up. I know I did my thing, but I wanted X to be involved, you feel me? He said he had a lot of good shit about that. Okay, here we go. Let me marinate these bad boys. 1 through 20, guys, on my call. Here we go. If it comes out without my authorization, it's no play. Here we go. Let me marinate these bad boys. Here we go. Got a winner. 1 ball. Let me move it back. Make sure y'all see everything like instant replay. You know I don't do no cheating on my shit. I don't care if my wife was playing. No cheating. Winner is giveaway 1. No, giveaway 4, round 1 is number 10. Number 10. Round 4, giveaway 1. Number 10. Raul finally won. Giveaway 2 champion. Hasn't won in so long. Salute to my boy. Ooh. Let's go to giveaway 2. Y'all already know. Yeah, Raul told me he's been going through some shit. So hopefully this brings a smile to his face. Hopefully this brings a smile to his face. Okay, round 4, giveaway 2, 21 through 40. Raul, giveaway 1 winner, Raul, number 10. Summary right after this, so don't go nowhere, guys.
Tyler Devereaux.
Hold on, guys. Damn.
Brand new 2-hour live masterclass.
Shit, I forgot to put it back, damn it. Here we go. 21 through 40. Raul, I ain't say that name in a minute, baby. That's Sandra's homeboy right there. We got to get Sandra back in the game. All right, here we go. On my go. On my go. We got to marinate these. Every chicken got to get marinated equivalently. Here we go, baby. We got to get Maurice on this shit too, man. Maurice, you got to get involved. You've been in the show too long. I'm going to send you a free number, get you into it. Then eventually you start buying in. All right, here we go. Giveaway 2 winner is. Got a winner. We got a winner. You know this the big ticket right here. Stop playing. You know this the big ticket. Here we go. Giveaway 2, round 4 winner is number 24. 24. Ah. My man Ghost. Ghost's 9th win. He just tied B4 for number 1 with 9 wins. Summary coming up. Let's close it out. One man gang, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck it is. All right, good. Damn. Summary real quick. Me and MG took care of Thursday night's game, 21-18. Patriots defeated the Steelers. Steelers look horrible, losing to two teams in a row that were 2-10. Unlike Mike Tomlin, you know you can't lose those games, not this time of the year. Now you flirting with that 500 record where you never went under 500 in God knows how many years, and now you flirting with it. You're flirting now. You lost to two bottom feeders, and there's no reason for you to lose to two bottom feeders. Then we cover the games of the week. We usually do good on the games of the week on the leans. These ain't the free play. These are the leans. We gave the leans out. Then we cover the top five NFL teams and our opinion. It's only our opinion. And then I took over Juan Soto situation coming to the Yankees. X-Man could not join the set. I'm really, fucked up over that because I know he did a lot of work. And I know the feeling when you put that work in it and you can't talk, man. I've been there. So X-Man, don't worry about it, baby. We'll get him next time. There's something on your phone, obviously, that's not clicking because my man got in 1, 2, 3. And something, I don't know, maybe you got to turn it off on. Maybe you got to check your settings. Check all of that before you do anything, brother, because that's why that happened. And, last but not least, man, guys, thank you guys for continuing to tune in, continue to giving me the wanting to do this, I'm going to do this regardless because I love to do what I do. But when y'all guys give me the love and the attention, and y'all know you guys know I'm kicking nothing but the truth to help you guard, man, the raw truth. I'm going to give y'all what the fuck it is, man. That's why I separate myself from all these other cats that do it. There's a lot of cats that are on right now that are, fucking with sports. Like you got Wallow and them and the $1 million, whatever, the $1 Million Club, whatever they go by, Wallow and Gilly. And then you got these other cats, Cameron and them. And I get why Cameron and them, those are superstars. Cameron was a star before he did the show, so I get it. But it just, it affects me, but I'm not hating, though. I love what they're doing. I salute what they're doing. God bless them. But it fucks you up because I keep telling people, and I'm going to tell y'all, it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's like right now, I'm looking for a new gig. I could go to an old gig because I know motherfuckers in the old gig. The new gig, I don't know people, so they're not getting back to me. I'm sending out emails, resumes, all kind of shit, sending applications, all that. I'm not getting responded to, but if I gave a referral with a guy that worked there and he put a word in for me, like I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that's what's fucking me up because let me tell you something, man. I'm so confident, man. You guys see me grow up, whether I did, sold on the streets, play the baseball, whatever I did. When I was into the ladies, the cars, I always did it on high levels, man. And when I tell y'all, I feel stronger doing this than anything I ever did in my life, even pitching in Little League when niggas couldn't even hit my shit. I feel stronger in this. So I'm not confused anymore. I was confused. Why the fuck? Why the fuck? It's not what you know, dog. It's who you know. And with that, God bless y'all. Al York Sports, the raw truth. No drinking and driving. TGI Friday. Love y'all.